Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1 of this subject. For this purpose, we have selected October-November 2024 1-2 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the Zone 2, or you can say it belongs from the Variant 2. One very important thing is that in this video, I'm going to present you the solution of this paper, and the paper and the marking scheme which I'm using in this video, that is the property of the Cambridge Assessment International Education. I have downloaded that paper and the marking scheme from their website, and this paper and the marking scheme is purely the property of the CAIE. I have just written the solution of this paper. So let's start today's paper. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours, and the marks for this paper are 80. So let's start. And so the very first question coming up in front of you is the question number 1. He says, write 43.07862 correct to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places means after the decimal up to 3 places. So up till here, up till this point, this number which is 8. And after 8, you can see here we have 6. So when I will drop this 6 and 2, so this 8 will become 9. So let me show you the solution. So it will be 43.079. 43.079 is the right answer, sir. Question number 2. At midnight, the temperature is -7 degrees centigrade. At 11 a.m. the next day, the temperature is 12 degrees centigrade. Find the increase in the temperature from the midnight to 11 a.m. So the final temperature is 12 degrees centigrade. The initial temperature is -7. So the change in the temperature will be the final temperature minus the initial temperature. So it will be 12 minus -7. It will become 12 plus 7, and that will be 19. So the answer is 19. This is how this is done. Okay, question number 3. He says, write these numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. So I will convert them either into decimal fractions or fractions which have the same denominator, and then I will be able to compare with each other. So 2 by 3, that is 0.6667. 66% means 66 divided by 100, which is 0.66. And 0.6 is 0.6. 16 by 25, multiply numerator denominator both with 4. You will get 64 divided by 100. So that is 0.64. And 0.606 is already in the decimal fraction. Now I can compare, okay? So if you look at here, the smallest is this one, 0.6. Then this one, 0.606. But in the answer, we write the original thing. Okay. Then we will have 0.64, that's 16 by 25. Then we will have this 66%, which is 0.66. And then we will write 0.66667, which is 2 by 3. So this is how you will write the order. We started with the smallest. I hope you understand how I converted them into a shape where I can easily compare them. So let's have a look at the marking scheme, question number 3. So the marking is showing up. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 4. He says, simplify a part. Okay, so we have t raised to power 4 multiplied t raised to power 3 divided by t raised to power 10. All of them have the same base. So when you will multiply them, their powers will be added. And when you will divide them, their powers will be subtracted. So t raised to power 4 multiplied t raised to power 3, that is t raised to power 7 divided by t raised to power 10. And that will be equals to t raised to power 7 minus 10. And that is equals to t raised to power minus 3. Because the exponent is negative, So I will bring it downstairs and the power will become positive. So we will have 1 divided by t raised to power 3. So, so then we have question number 4. It's a B part. We have under root 6 or whole square. So you see under root means raised to power 1 by 2 and whole square. When this power and power multiplies with each other, the powers are multiply with each other. So the 1 by 2 multiply 2, 2 will be cancelled. So you will have 2 raised to power 1. And that's 6. 6 is the answer, sir. The answer is right. Okay. Now we are on the question number 5. A group of people are asked what type of holiday they prefer. The table gives information about the results. So camping, 15 people. So on the pie chart, this is represented with the 60-degree. Beach, 45 people. Cruise, 20 people. And hiking, 10 people. Their question is complete. The table is of 2 marks a question. So because we don't know how many total people there are, so we can add these people and we can find what is the total number of the people. And one method is to add them up. Another method is we know the angle here. So you know how we find the angle? And the number of people divided by the total multiplied 360. This is how you find. Okay. So first of all, I added all the frequencies, 15 people, 45 people, 20 people plus 10 people. So there are total 90 people. So the people who prefer beach, the angle or for the pie chart you can find 45 people ask for the beach and the total people are 90. So 45 divided by 90 multiplied 360 and that will give you 180-degree. So for cruise, 20 people ask for the cruise. So 20 divided by total people are 90 multiplied 360. So you will get the angle the cruise will be represented with which the cruise will be represented on the pie chart. So 20 divided by 90 multiplied 360, that is 80. And hiking, for hiking, the 10 people. So 10 divided by 90 multiplied 360, and that is equals to 40. So you will write those angles here. Now I know these angles. I can represent this on a pie chart. So what we will do, okay, for this line, you can see there, this line is already there. So complete the pie chart to show this information. So this is already, so you will put your compass here, your your protector here. The crosshair of your protector should be here and 1 0 should be on this line, and then I will represent those angles. So we will write, we will represent the beach with 180-degree. Then I will put my compass here. The crosshair of the compass should be here. The 0 must be here. Then I will mark 80-degree for the cruise, and the remaining will be hiking, which will be of 40-degree. So this is how you will represent this. So let me show you this. Okay. So this is how you will do this. So let me show you the marking scheme. Question number 5. So we are done with the question number 5. So let's go to the next question. This is question number 6 coming up on your screen. Okay. Question number 6 says, a laptop costs $800. In a sale, the cost is reduced by 15%. Work out the cost of the laptop in the sale. So the mark price is $800 and there will be a 15% discount. Mark price minus discount, that will be the sale. discounted price. So we can find that very easily. So here we go. Question number 6. Okay. So the cost in the sale will be mark price minus the discount, and discount is 15% of the 800. 800 minus 15% of 800. So that is 800 minus 120, and that is 680. So $680. Answer is right. This is how this is done. Now the next question coming up on your screen. Question number 7. He says, work out 3 by 4 plus 5 by 6. Give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. Okay. So there we have two fractions and we want to add them. So if you want to add two fractions, you have to take their LCM. The LCM of 4 and 6 will be, the LCM of the 4 and 6 will be 12. So we will take the LCM, that is 12. And when you divide the LCM with the 4, the first denominator, you get 3. That 3 will multiply with the numerator, and 3 is 9. So then you will divide the LCM with the second denominator, and you will get 2. That 2 will multiply with the second numerator. So 2 multiply 5, that's 10. So 9 plus 10, that's 19. 19 by 12. So it is 1 whole 7 by 12. So 1 whole 7 by 12 is the answer, sir. 1 whole 7 by 12 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So then we have question number 8, and he says, Sophia walks at an average speed of 4 kilometers per hour. Work out the time Sophia takes to walk 13 kilometers. Give your answer in hours and minutes. So we know the distance traveled, we know the speed. If we know the distance traveled and we know the speed, we can easily find the time taken. The time is equals to the distance divided by the speed. Because the distance is in kilometers and the speed is in kilometers per hour. So what will happen? The time will be also in hours. Then we will convert it into hours and minutes. Okay. So hours will be already there. Minutes we will find. Achha. So 13 divided by 4, 13 kilometers, and the speed is 4 kilometers per hour. So that is 3 whole 1 by 4 hours. When you divide 13 with the 4, you get 3 whole 1 by 4. So that means 3 hours. 1 by 4 hours means 1 by 4 multiplies 60. This will be converted into minutes. So 1 by 4 multiplies 60, and that will give you 15 minutes. So that means that the time taken is 3 hours and 15 minutes. 3 hours and 15 minutes. That is question number 8, sir. So the answer is right. Then we have question number 9 coming up on your screen. Question number 9 says a sequence of pattern is made using crosses and circles. Draw the pattern number 4. So you can count here how many? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will have 6 like this crosses and 5 crosses like this. And same way I can draw the circles. Here we have only 2 circles. Here are 3 circles with 2 rows and 4 circles with 3 rows. Then you will have 5 circles with the 4 rows. So I have drawn this already. So here you can see so here we have again question number 9 coming up on your screen. So I just wanted it to, yeah. So here we have in the sequence, in this pattern. So this is, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have five circles and 4 rows. So this is how you draw the fourth circle, fourth pattern. Let me show you. Can you see this in the marking scheme as well? So this is how this is done. So we will go to the next part, and where we have to complete the table. So here he says complete the table of the pattern number 4, pattern number 5, number of crosses. So here you can see the first pattern, second pattern, third pattern, fourth pattern, fifth pattern. So here we have 4, then 6, then 8. So you can see easily that 2 is being added. So in 8, we will add 2, you get 10. In 10, you will add 2, you get 12. Here you have 2, 6. So 4 is added, then 6 is added, then 8 will be added, and then 10 will be added. Okay. So let me show you. So you can see here 2 added, then 2 added, then 2 added, then 2 added. Here, first of all, 4 is added, then 6 is added, then 8 is added, then 10 is added. So this is the how you got the. I just catch the pattern, and by catching the pattern, I am able to do this. Okay, so then he says, C part, the expression for the number of the crosses in the pattern n is 2n plus 2. Find the number of the crosses in the pattern number 35. So in the n, I will put 35. So let me show you 2n plus 2. So 2 into 35 plus 2. So that's 70 plus 2, and that will be 72. So the number of crosses in the pattern number 35 will be 72. So let's check. Yes, 72 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is, find an expression in terms of n for the number of the circles in the pattern n. It's a 2 marks question, and let me show you. Okay, it's a 2 marks question. So this is the circles 2, 6, 12, 20, 30. So very important look at here how we do this. Okay, so what I will do. Okay, so 2, 6, 12, 20, and 30. So I will find the first difference between the terms. So the first difference here is 4, here is 6, here is 8, here is 10. So because the first difference is not same, that means the first difference is not constant between the terms, between the consecutive terms. That means that this is not a arithmetic sequence. Then I will find the second difference. So 4 and 6, the difference is 2. 6 and 8, the difference is 2. 8 and 10, the difference is 2. If the second difference is same, constant, that means that this is a quadratic sequence. So what you will do, you will take the second difference and you will divide it with the 2. So the second difference is 2, you divide it with the 2, you get 1. So in your rough work or in somewhere, you write 1n square. Whatever this number comes, just write it here. And with it, write n square. Then again, write that original sequence, 2, 6, 12, 20, 30. And in this expression, 1n square, in the place of n, put 1, then put 2, then put 3, then in the place of n, put 4. And whatever the answers from here you get, just write them under each term. So when you put in the place of n, you put 1, you get 1. When you put n, substitute it with the 2, you get 4. And when you put 3 here in the place of n, you get 9, 16, 25. Okay. Then you subtract these two. This is how we find the nth term of our quadratic sequence. You subtract these two, the original sequence and this which you are getting from here. So 2 minus 1, that's 1. 6 minus 4, that is 2. 12 minus 9, that is 3. 20 minus 16, that is 4. 30 minus 25, that is 5. Now, after the subtraction, you have got this sequence. And this will be an arithmetic sequence. And find its nth term. Here, the first term is A. The difference, common difference is 1 between the terms. And so I will apply a plus d bracket n minus 1. So 1 plus 1 bracket n minus 1. So it will be 1 plus n minus 1. So that will be n. So whatever this formula comes, just write it with this term. So you got the nth term for the quadratic sequence. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand. So let's check n bracket n plus 1. You can take n common, n bracket n plus 1. Get the same answer. So I think that is done. Yeah, it's done. Now we are on the question number 10. In the question number 10, that is about the locus, and you see the locus in 2025 papers which are starting from 2025. The locus is not included in your syllabus, but the locus is in A levels mathematics. So please prepare them. They will not come in your O level exam. The scale drawing shows a field A, B, C, D, E. The field contains a stage that is a sector of a circle, center C. The scale is 1 centimeter to 2.5 meter. Okay. The scale is given. So what I will do, they find the actual radius of the stage. So what, with the help of your scale, measure this much from C, which is the center, to this point with the help of your scale. I hope you have the hard copy of this paper. So just with the help of the scale, measure this. This is the radius of the stage. And then we will use, by using the scale, we can convert this into actual length of the distance. Okay. So when we measured it, it was 3.3 centimeter approximately. So the map, I'm going to use the method of the ratio. So map and actual 1 centimeter on the map. In actual, it is 2.5 meter. If something is 3 centimeter, how much is it in actual? Just cross multiply. So x will be equal to 3 into 2.5, that is 7.5. So the radius is 7.5 meter, we think. The radius is 7.5 meter. So the radius is 7.5 meter. Which is right. Okay. Then their question is, the rest of the field is split into two zones, zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 1 and zone 2 do not include the stage. Zone 1 is the region that is nearer to EA than to ED. You see, whenever you say you are equidistant from two lines, or you say you are nearer to one line as compared to the other line, and if those two lines are intersecting, how do I know they are intersecting? In their name, one of the alphabet is same. So they are intersecting lines. So whenever you have to use this property, this locus, means you're talking about two lines, you have to remain near to one line, then the other line, both the lines are intersecting. Then it means you draw the angle bisect. The locus you draw is the angle bisector. So what we do is we have to draw the angle bisector of the AED. Okay. So what I will do, I will put my compass here, open it, and I will mark this arc on one of the arms of that angle. I will keep the compass opened with the same radius and put my compass needle here, and I will mark an arc on this arm of that angle. Then I put my compass needle here and I draw this arc. Then I put my compass needle here and I draw this arc. Where these two arcs intersect, I put a dot here. I join this vertex with that, and I draw this line up to the stage. So this is zone 2. This is zone number 1, I think. He said that zone number 1 is, zone 1 is the region that is nearer to EA than to ED. Shade the region that represents the zone 1. Okay. So you have to, if you are on this angle bisector, you are equidistant from ED and EA, but you have to remain near ED, so you will shade this area. So I have shaded it, but when I took photograph, the shade is not that clear, but I have shaded this portion. So this is your zone 1. You shade it. Okay, so I hope you understand this and look at the marking scheme as well. Okay, hopefully you understand. Then the question is, the field is used for a concert. The tickets for the concert cost $30.75 each. Work out the cost of the 8 tickets. The cost of 1 ticket is given, and they want you to find out the cost of 8 tickets. So very simple. So the cost of 8 tickets will be 8 multiplied 30.75, that is 246. So the cost of the 8 tickets will be 246. Okay. Let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 11. He says factorize. So we have 4m square minus 14m. So first rule of the factorization is that you take common. If something is common, just take it common. So here easily you can see m is common and 2 is also common. Just take them common and automatically it will be factorized. So I will take 2m common, and so when I take 2m common, so divide 4m square with the 2m, you get 2m minus 14m divided by 2m, that you get minus 7. So 2m bracket 2m minus 7 bracket close. So this is how this is done. Question number 11. Question number 11, you can see our answer is right. Okay. Then we have question number 12. He says, here is a list of numbers. 1 by 3 under root 4, 2 raised to power 0, under root 5, 10 divided by 8, and 2 raised to power minus 1. Their question is, write down the number in the list that is irrational. The famous irrational numbers are, we have a prime number, and on it we have square root. So it's under root 5. Under root 5 is the famous irrational number. A prime number under a radical sign is a famous irrational number. Okay, square root, I mean. So question number 12, we are done. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 13. And here we have question number 13 showing up on your screen. It's a 2 marks question, and they want me to evaluate 5x plus 7 minus 8x plus 6. Give your answer in the standard form. Okay, so because this is paper 1, calculator is not allowed. So what I will do, the trick is very simple. You see, I give 110 to this number. I make it 50. So this becomes 10 raised to the power 6 minus 10. So basically, I have made these two exponents same. So I will take it common. So in the bracket, you are left with 50 minus 8 multiplied 10 raised to the power 6. 50 minus 8, that's 42 into 10 to the power 6. I will convert this into the standard form. So I will, this decimal which is here, I will move it one step here. So this power will increase by 1. So 4.2 expo 7. 4.2 expo 7 is the answer, sir. 4.2 expo 7 is the right answer, sir. So we are done with the question number 13. Then we have question number 14. He says 120 is equals to 2 raised to power 3 into 3 into 5. 126 is 2 into 3 square into 7. the lowest common multiple, LCM of 120 and 126 is 2520. Write the 2520 as a product of its prime factor. There can be two methods. You can directly prime factorize 2520, or you can find the LCM of these two. And according to their statement, that will be equals to 2520. So let's see. Okay, so I have shown here both the methods. So 122 raised by 3 into 3 into 5, 126, 2 into 3 square into 7. So the LCM, in the LCM, you see, we take the common factors once and we write their greatest power. So 2 is common between these two, and the greatest power there is 3. 3 is also common here, so the greatest power is 2. And we also take which factors which are not common. So 5 will be also there, 7 will be also. So this is equals to 2520. So I can write the 2 cube into 3 square into 5 into 7. You can also directly prime factorize 2520. Okay, so I have shown here. You can factorize it, prime factorize it. Prime factorize means that you only divide with the smallest possible prime number. So both ways you can do this. Let's check. Okay, sir. Question number 15. He says each interior angle of a regular polygon is 160 degree. Find the number of the sides of the polygon. You know the internal angle of the polygon is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close divided by n, where n means the number of the sides. Okay, so that is the n is the question to me. So, okay. So interior angle is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close divided by n. So the internal angle I know is 160 is equals to, I open that bracket, so 180 n minus 360, the whole thing divided by n. This n will go to this side, so 160 n is equals to 180 n minus 360. Take this 180 n to the other side. Here it is adding, there it will subtract. So you will have minus 20 n is equals to minus 360. Minus will be cancelled. So n will be equals to 360 divided by 20, and n will be equals to 18. So there will be 18 sides. So this polygon, regular polygon, will have 18 sides. So question number 15, you can see the marking scheme. Question number 18, the answer, question number 15, sorry, the answer is 18. Okay, so let's go to the next question. The next question showing up on your screen is question number 16. So here we have a diagram A, diagram B. Okay. So the first thing they are asking us is to draw the image of the shape A after a translation by a vector 3 minus 5. Okay. So each vertex of this diagram A, you will move each vertex 3 steps to the right and 5 steps down. 3 steps, this represents the X, this represents the Y. So you have to move each vertex of the diagram A 3 steps to the right and then 5 steps down. Okay, so let me show you. I have done this. Okay, so for example, this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, I put a dot here. For example, this point 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In this way, I have moved all the vertices of this diagram 3 steps to the right and 5 steps down. So I got this diagram. Okay. This is translation. This is translation. So you can check the marking scheme. You can check the vertices of this diagram. 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3. Do we have there? 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3. Okay. 1. The answer is right. Okay, then they say Describe fully the single transformation that maps the shape A onto shape B. The shape A onto shape B. You can see this is like this. It went like this. So basically this has rotated, okay? This crowbar moved like this. So this is a rotation. It's a clearly a rotation. So how you find the center of rotation? Let me show you. So what we will do, so I understood that this is a rotation, okay? So what I will do, I will take 2 points, for example, same points in the object and the image. So for example, this point in the object, and here is corresponding point in the image. So join them, and I will draw their, the perpendicular bisector. So I'll put my compass here. I will draw an arc here, and an arc, and an arc here. Then I will put my compass here. I will draw an arc here, and I will draw an arc here. Okay. So where these two arcs intersects, this point and this point, I will join them. So this is the perpendicular bisector of the line which joins these two corresponding points. Then, for example, this and this, they are the same points. So I join them, I put a compass needle here, I draw an arc above it, draw an arc below it, then I put my compass needle here, draw an arc here, and draw an arc here. Dots where the arcs intersect each other, and then I join this line by joining those dots. So this is the perpendicular bisector of the line which joins these two corresponding points. So where these two perpendicular bisectors intersect each other, that is the center of the rotation. So this is the center of rotation where the two perpendicular bisectors which we have drawn intersected with each other. So that is your center of rotation, 4, 1. Now, how much is the angle of rotation? You can join, for example, this and these two same points. Join it with the center of rotation, join this point with the center of rotation, then check how much is the angle between them. So this body basically has rotated 90-degree clockwise about the center of rotation, which is 4, 1. So let me show you. Rotation of 90-degree clockwise about the 4, 1. Okay, that's the answer, sir. I hope you understand. Let me show you once again the whole of the diagram. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing. So this is how the question number 16 is done. You can pause, you can take your time. Here we have question number 17. A grid is given, a triangle ABC is drawn there. A is 0, 1, B is 4, 5, C is 4, -5. Okay, so what is their question? He says the diagram shows a shaded triangle ABC drawn on 1 centimeter square grid. The equation of the line AC is given y is equals to -3/2x + 1. The shaded region inside the triangle ABC is defined by 3 inequalities. One of these inequalities is this. Right, find the other 2 inequalities. It's a 2 marks question. Okay. So AC inequality is given, already given. So this is a vertical line. Its equation is x equals to 4. And because the shaded region is on the left side of this vertical line, so we will write x is less than 4. That is the inequality. AB line, I will find out the equation of this AB line, and then I will write the inequality. Its coordinates are 0, 1, B. its coordinates are 4, 5. So first of all, I will find the equation of the AB, and then I will write its inequality. Okay. So here we go. So for the line AB, we know the coordinates of the A, that are 0, 1, and the B, that is 4, 5. So I will find the gradient of the AB, that will be 5 minus 1, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it will be 5 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 0. That's 4 by 4, that is 1. The gradient is 1. So then I will find the equation of the AB. Y minus y1 is equals to m bracket x minus x1. So I'm going to use this number, this point. So y1 is 1, and the x1 is 0. So y minus 1 is equals to 1 bracket x minus 0. So it will be y minus 1 equals to x. So y will be equals to x plus 1. So this is the equation of the line AB because the shaded area is below this line. So we will put a crocodile here and its back will be towards the y because the required area is below this line. So y is less than or equals to x plus 1. And I have already told you about the BC. It's a vertical line. Its equation is x equals to 4 because the area, the shaded area, the required area is on the left side of this vertical line. So x will be less than or equals to 4. So these are the two inequalities which we have written, and they are basically showing you this area. Okay, we can look at the marking scheme. Okay. Then their question is find the area, work out the area of the triangle ABC. You see the area of triangle ABC is very simple. I will take this vertical line as the base, and this will be the height. The base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The base is 10, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4. The height is 4. The area of the triangle is 1 by 2 base into height. So 1 by 2 into 10 into 4, and that will be 20. So 20 is the area of that triangle. Very simple, straightforward, easy peasy question. So let's go to the next. Here we have question number 18. He says, Lynn records the masses in grams of 60 onions. The cumulative frequency diagram shows her results. So here we have a cumulative frequency diagram. Here the mass of the onions in grams is given. And here is their cumulative frequency. Total cumulative frequency is 60 and up to 350 grams. Okay. So let's see what they ask you. Use the diagram to find an estimate for the interquartile range. Okay. So if you want to find out the interquartile range, so the total cumulative here is 60. So I will find the 75% of the 60, that will be 45. And I will check 45 on the y-axis. And from there, I will go to this cumulative frequency curve. When I intersect that cumulative frequency curve, then I will check what is the x value under that point of intersection. That will be Q3, the upper quartile, the third quartile. Then for the the first quartile, that is 25% of the cumulative, 25% of 60 will be 15. So on your y-axis, you check where is the 15. From there, go to the cumulative frequency curve. When you intersect the cumulative frequency curve, check what is the x value under that point of intersection. And that is your Q1, the first quartile. From the third quartile, you subtract the first quartile, you will get the interquartile range. Okay. So let me show you. So for Q3, 75% of the 60, that is 45. So I will go to my graph. I will check where is the 45 from there on the y-axis. Go to the cumulative frequency curve. And Then I check what is the X value there. That's 300. So your Q3 is basically, 300. Then I will find the 25% of the 60, that is 15. On the y-axis, I will check where is the 15. From there, I will go to the cumulative frequency, and then I will check what is the X value. So this is 205. So that is Q1. So interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. 300 minus 205, that is 95. So the interquartile range is 95. I hope you understand. I just wanted to show you the whole thing. So 95 is the interquartile range. Check. Okay. So the next B part is an onion is larger if its mass is at least n grams. At least means this much and more than this. The word at least means this much and more than this. 24 of the 60 onions are large. Find the value of the n. Okay. So the large onions are 24. So from the top, from 60, I will come 24 downstairs. And that will be 36. So from 60, because 24 onions are larger. So from 60, I will subtract 24. Then I get 36. 36, I will check on the y-axis. And 36 is here. So I will go to the graph. When I intersect the cumulative frequency, I then check the value of the X below it. So it's 260. So that is 260. So the N means 260 grams. So our answer is right. This. Okay, we have question number 19 coming up on your screen. He says the diagram shows two mathematically similar mugs. The small mug has a width W centimeter and holds 270 milliliter when full. A large mug has width 8 centimeter and holds 640 ml when full. Find the value of the W. You see, these are similar. So in the similar, what happens? The volume 1 divided by the volume 2 is equals to the width 1 divided by the width 2 whole cube, because they are similar. So I can find the width of that smaller mug very easily. Okay. So here we go. So, okay. So V1 by V2 is equals to L1 by L2 whole cube, because they are similar. So the ratio of the volumes is equals to the cube of the ratio of the sides. So 270 divided by 640 is equals to W divided by 8 whole cube. So 0 will be cancelled. So 27 divided by 64 is equals to W by 8 whole cube. I will take third root on both the sides. Take the third root on both the sides. So you will have third root on this side, third root on this side. So third root of 27 is 3, third root of 64 is 4. And this 3 and this third root will be cancelled. W by 8 cross multiply. W is equals to 3 into 8 divided by 4. And you will get 6. So the width of the smaller mug is 6 centimeter. Let's check. So width of the smaller mug is 6 centimeter, and our answer is right, sir. Okay. So here we have question number 24. Sorry, question number 20. I'm sorry. Question number 20 coming up on your screen. He says simplify A part. Question number 20, A part, simplify. So here we have 16 a raised to power 20. The whole thing is enclosed in a bracket raised to power 3 by 4. You know 16 is 2 raised to power 4. So you can write 16 as 2 raised to power 4. So in the place of 16, I can write 2 raised to power 4. And then you can see this is a raised to power 20, the whole thing raised to power 3 by 4. So this power is for both of them. So give them separate powers. So 2 raised to power 4 raised to power 3 by 4. So 4 and 4 will be cancelled. You are left with 2 raised to power 3. So a raised to power 20 raised to power 3 by 4. 4 and 20 cancel. 5, 5, 3 is 15. So you're left with a raised to power 15. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. So that is 8 and a raised to power 15. So 8 a raised to power 15. That is question number 20, A part. So this is how to do this. Then we have question number 20 and it's B part. Expand and simplify. Very simple. We have two brackets here. They are multiplying with each other. We have to expand them. So no problem. First of all, this 2c will multiply with this second bracket. Then plus 9d we multiply this second bracket. So you will have 2c bracket start 4c minus 3d bracket close plus 9d bracket start 4c minus 3d bracket close. So 2c multiply 4c, that is 8c square. 2c multiply 3d, that is minus 6cd. And 9d multiply 4c, that is plus 36cd. And 9d multiply minus 3d, that is minus 27d square. So you will have 8c square because both of them are CD, CD. So minus 6cd plus 36cd, you are left with the plus 30cd minus 27d square. That is your answer, sir. Okay, so I think answer is right. We are good. Okay. Then we have question number 21. It's a 3 marks question. Okay. The inverse of a matrix A is given by 1 by 20 into this matrix M7 minus 1k. M and k are positive integers and M is less than k. This is a very important word. They are integers. M and k both are integers and M is less than k. The determinant of the matrix A is 20. Find A. So we have to find out A. So you have to be very, very smart. So the inverse of the matrix, okay. You know, this matrix here, this is the adjoint of that matrix. The adjoint of the matrix A is M7 minus 1k. So that A matrix, you replace these values with each other. Just switch their location. And you change their signs. In this diagonal, you change the signs. And in this diagonal, you change the location. So the A matrix is originally this. This is basically the adjoint of A. From adjoint of A, I can deduce what is the matrix A. But it is in terms of K and M. Now the determinant is 20. It is already given. So for determinant, we multiply these two members with each other. Then we write minus. Then we multiply these two members. So M into K minus 1 into minus 7 is equals to 20. So that means MK plus 7 is equal to 20. So MK is equals to 20 minus 7. So MK is equals to 13. So you see one very important thing here. No calculation is involved. So I'm going to think about it. So there are two integers which I multiply with each other and I get 13. You know 13 is a prime number. It does not have factors. So the only factors it has is 1 and 13. So 1 multiplied 13 will give you 13. Because he said both M and K are integers and M is less than K. So that means that M is 1 and the K is 13. This is a very good question. So the original A will be in the place of the K, I will put 30 minus 7. Very tricky question. You can see the marking scheme. The answer is right. Okay. So now we have question number 22. In the question number we are on question number 22. Here, two functions are given. F of x is equal to 3x minus 1 by 2, whole thing divided by 2. And g of x is equals to 5 raised to power x. The first question is find a part. Question number 22, a part is find f of minus 7. So in this function, wherever is the x, substitute with the minus 7. So it's very simple question. So let me show you. Okay. So 3 into minus 7 minus 1, the whole thing divided by 2. So it's minus 21 minus 1 by 2. So minus 22 by 2, that's minus 11. Minus 11. Okay. Then we have question number 22. It's B part. They want me to find out the F inverse. So they want me to find the inverse of this function. So first of all, I will suppose that let f of x is equals to y, which means x is equals to f inverse of y. In the place of f of x, I will substitute its formula. That is 3x minus 1 by 2. That's equals to y. This 2 will go to the other side. I will make here the x. I will make x the subject of the formula here. So 3x minus 1 is equals to 2y. So 3x is equals to 2y plus 1. X will be equals to 2y plus 1, the whole thing divided by 3. So in the place of x, according to here, I can write f inverse of y. That is 2y plus 1 divided by 3. So then I will change the variable on both the sides. So f inverse of x is equals to 2x plus 1, whole thing divided by 3. So our answer is right. Okay. Then the next question is, there is a C part. He says f of 9 by 25 is equal to g of x. Find the x. It's a 3 marks question. So in the formula of the f of x, I will substitute x with the 9 by 25. And so 3 into 9 by 25 minus 1, the whole thing divided by 2 is equals to g of x is 5 raised to power x. So this is, I will take the LCM here. That's 27 minus 25 divided by 25, whole thing divided by 2 is equals to 5 raised to power x. So I will write 2 here. So 2 by 25 and in the downstairs, I will also write that 2. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled. So 1 by 25 is equal to 5 raised to power x. 25 is 5 square. So it will become 1 by 5 square is equals to 5 raised to power x. Bring it upstairs. So 5 raised to power minus 2 is equals to 5 raised to power x. So they are equal. The bases are same. The powers will be also same. So x will be equals to minus 2. So x is equals to minus. This is how this question is done. So the value of the x is minus 2. Let's check the marking scheme. The x is equals to minus 2. This is how this is done. And this was the question number 22. It's C part. Now we are on the question number 23, sorry. A theater offers a singing lesson, a dancing lesson, and an acting lesson. A group of 40 people are asked which lesson they take part in. Some of the results are shown in the Venn diagram. Then they say all 40 people take part in at least one lesson. So none of is outside these circles. 3 people take part in a singing lesson and an acting lesson, but not a dancing lesson. Singing and acting, but not dancing. So that is this place. So I'll write 3 here. 7 people take part in a dancing lesson only. The dancing lesson only is this place. So 7, I will write here 7. 19 people take part in a singing lesson. Okay, so the total people here are 19. In this singing circle, there are total 19. 4 times as many people take part in a singing lesson only as those who take part in all 3 lessons. So in all 3 lessons, X and this is 4X. And then this 4X plus 6 plus X plus 3 will be equals to 19. And from there, I will be able to find out the value of the X. It's a little tricky question. So you can see here I wrote 3, here I wrote 7, and here I wrote X, here I wrote 4X. When I add this singing, X plus 4X plus 6 plus 3, that is equals to 19 because there are 19 people in the singing. So you will have 4X plus X plus 3 plus 6 equals to 19. So 5X plus 9 is equals to 19. So 5X will be equals to 19 minus 9. 5X will be equals to 10. And X will be equals to 10 by 5. So the X will be equals to 2. So if this is 2, so this means 4 into 2, that is 8. So 8 is here, 2 is here. Now I don't know what is here. So the total people are 40. So from 40, subtract 8 minus 6 minus 2 minus 3 minus 10 minus 7. You will get 4. So 4 will be here. So this is how you will complete this Venn diagram. A little tricky. So let's check what is their answers. So you can have a look at this marking scheme. Then their question is, they want me to write, use set notation to describe the subset with the 10 people. Subset with the 10 people. Okay. So this is, so what we have written is S union D whole complement intersection A. So you have to remain outside the S and D, and so that is S union D whole complement and then intersection A. The answer which is written here according to the De Morgan's law, S union D whole complement can be written as S complement intersection D complement and then intersection A complement. This answer and this answer is exactly the same, okay? Because S union D whole complement, according to De Morgan's law, S union D whole complement is equals to the S complement intersection D complement. So they are same answers. I hope you understand. Okay. Then we have question number 24 on your screen. P is the point -1, 4. Q is the point -3, -2. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line PQ. You see, if you want to find out the coordinates of the midpoint, the formula is very simple. X2 plus X1 divided by 2, Y2 plus Y1 divided by 2. So very easily I can find the midpoint. So -3 -1 divided by 2 and -2 plus 4 divided by 2. So it is -4 by 2, which is -2, 2 by 2, that is 1. So -2, 1. -2, 1 is the midpoint. Okay. Then he says, find the coordinate of the line perpendicular to PQ, which passes through the point P. Okay. So the point through which the line will be passing is P and is perpendicular to the PQ. So first of all, I will find out the gradient of the PQ. First of all, I will find the gradient of the PQ. And for that, I will use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it is minus 2 minus 4 divided by minus 3 plus 1 minus 6 by minus 2. That is 3. The gradient of the perpendicular will be the reciprocal of this PQ gradient and change the sign. So the gradient of the perpendicular will be minus 1 by 3. So that line is passing through the P and its gradient will be minus 1 by 3. The P its coordinates are minus 1 and 4. So I can find the equation. We will use the formula y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1 bracket close. So y minus 4 equals to minus 1 by 3 bracket x plus 1. Minus 1, minus plus. Okay. So bring this 3 to this side. So 3y minus 12 is equals to minus x minus 1. So 3y will be equals to minus x minus 1 plus 12. 3y will be equals to minus x plus 11. So y will be equals to minus x by 3 plus 11 by 3. So this will be the equation which is passing through the P point and is perpendicular to the P2. So you can see our answer is right. I hope you understand. So let me show you the whole thing. So you can see the whole thing together. This is how this we have done. Okay, so we are moving to the next, and the next is the question number 25. He says the table shows the times each of 110 students take to travel to school one day. So here we have time, which is in minutes, from 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 40. 30 people took 0 to 5 minutes, 25 people took 5 to 10 minutes, 35 people took 10 to 20 minutes, and 20 people took 20 to 40 minutes. So complete the histogram to show this information. So here we have a histogram. So we have to show this. So here we have that histogram. Okay. So because the class widths are different, each class has a different class width. So we have to draw the histogram with the help of the frequency density. Now, if you want to find out the frequency density, you need to know the class width of each class, and then you will calculate the frequency density for each class. The frequency density is equals to the frequency of that class divided by the class width. So first of all, I will find out the frequency density. Okay. Formula for the frequency density is that the frequency density is equal to the frequency divided by the class width. So first of all, I have noted down here the class width of each class. This class width is 5. This class width is 5. This class width is 10. This class width is 20. So frequency divided by the class width, 30 divided by 5, that is 6. 25 divided by 5, that is 5. This is the frequency density for this class. 35 divided by 10, that's 3.5. 20 divided by 20, that is 1. So the frequency density for this class is 6. For this class is 5. For this class, the frequency density is 3.5. For this class, the frequency density is 1. I hope you understand how we have calculated the frequency density for each class. Okay, then I will draw them on my histogram. So from 0 to 5, the frequency density is 6. From 5 to 10, the frequency density is 5. From 10 to 20, the frequency density is 3.5. And from 20 to 40, the frequency density is 1. So this is how I will draw this histogram. I hope you understand. And let me increase the size so you can see it more clearly. Okay. So I hope you understand how we have drawn this histogram. On the y-axis, we have the frequency density. On the x-axis, we have classes. I hope you understand. Hmm. So then we have, that was the 3-mark question. Then we have question number 26. He says in the question number 26, he says, in the diagram, OA is represented with the vector A, OB is represented with the vector 2B, and AB ratio BC is 1:3. So in the ratio, if this is 1 part, then this will be 3 parts, this whole thing will be 4 parts. So this represents basically the parts. If this is 1 part, then this is 3 parts. The AC will be 4 parts. OBD is a straight line. Express AB in terms of small a and small b. Okay, if you want to find out AB, you will go from A to O, from O to B. So very simple. So if you want to find out AB, from A go to O, from O go to B. From A to O will be minus A. And from O to B, it will be 2B. So the answer is 2B minus A. The answer is 2B minus A, which is the right answer, sir. Then he says, show that the OC, you want to go from O to C, the OC is 8B minus 3A. We have to show that. Okay. So if you want to go from O to C, there can be 2 things. From O, go to A, from A, go to C. Or you can go from O to B and from B to C. So in both the cases, whatever path you take, for example, I'm going to take from O to B, from B to C. So the O to B is given, that is 2B, and from B to C, it is 3 times of the AB, because this is 1 part, this is 3 parts. We already know the value of the AB. So I'm going with this path, okay? So first of all, I'm going to find out the BC value, BC by AB. BC is 3 parts, AB is 1 part, so BC is 3 times AB, and BC will be 3. AB value we just calculated here. That is 2B minus A, so it will be, you can say, 6B minus 3A. So from O to C, from O go to B, from B go to C. OB is 2B plus 3 into 2B minus A. So 2B plus 6B minus 3A. So this will become 8B minus 3A. This is what they have asked us to show. I hope you understand. This is how you will show it. They have chosen, in the marking scheme, the path they have chosen is, they went from O to A, from A to C. So AC will be 4 times AB. This is what they have done in the marking scheme. I chose a little different. I went from O to B, from B to C, then from B to C. Then he says AD is parallel to AB, sorry, AD is K times OC. Find the value of the K, 1-mark question. This is very important. AD vector is K times OC. He says AD vector is K times OC. So that means AD is parallel to OC. Then this triangle and this triangle will be similar to each other. So very tricky thing. Let me show you. I have drawn. So they said that AD is K times OC. Vector AD is K times the vector OC. That means that these two are parallel to each other. That clearly means they are parallel. If these two are parallel to each other, then this angle and this angle will be vertically opposite angles to each other. This angle and this angle, that will be alternate angles. And this angle and this angle will be equal to each other. So this triangle ABD and the triangle CBO will be similar to each other. So if these two triangles are similar to each other, so whatever is the ratio between AB and the BC, same will be the ratio between the AD and the OC, because they are similar. So here is my AD is parallel to OC according to this statement. So the triangle ABD is similar to the triangle CBO. So that means the AD side divided by the OC side will be equals to the AB side divided by the BC side. We already know the AB and the BC ratio is 1/3. So AD will be equals to 1/3 of the OC. This is the statement. So the K value is 1/3. K value is 1/3. So it's very important to recognize that those two triangles are similar to each other. So, my dear students, we have reached the end of this paper. There were 26 questions in this video. I have tried my best to present you the solution of this paper. So, before I take, so it's, so in this video, we have presented the solution of this paper to the best of my knowledge, my abilities, and my skills. I hope that this video will be very helpful to you. And if you think that this video is helpful to you, it has made your life a little easier, please share the link of this video with your junior students, with your class fellows, with your senior students, with your teachers, so that this video can be helpful for them as well. And please share the link of this video on Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, on your X, on your LinkedIn. When you post the link of this video on your social media, that helps me, that supports my work. And your support is very, very important. When you support me, I'm able to continue this work. So thank you very much once again. One very important thing about this video is the paper and the marking scheme, which I have used in this paper. That paper and that marking scheme is the property of the Cambridge Assessment International Education. They are the creator of that paper and that marking scheme. I have simply downloaded that paper and that marking scheme from the Cambridge Assessment International Education's website, and I have used them. So all the credit of that paper and the marking scheme is to the CAIE. I have only presented you the solution. The paper and the marking scheme is the property of the Cambridge Assessment International Education. So everyone, thank you very much for taking your time and preparing your mathematics paper from my channel. Thank you very much once again. Have a good day and God bless you all.